This might be one of FoCuS's strongest matchups at the moment. We join into map number 1 right now. Terna Stand is rare to see in this matchup. Most undeads veto this map against Orc because very strong defensively. It's very good for expansion, and normally Orc in this matchup is the more defensive race, unless they play Wyvern. This map is usually very good for Blade Master Expo in general for expansion. FoCuS here though is playing 1 Grunt into Headhunters with FoCuS. It's a build I have not seen from him in a while. I can understand that Grunt though. This map is really good for medium armor creeping, so you know, normal damage creeping. 1-0 scouts it early though. And I wonder why 1-0 kept this map in. Immediately makes me think that he might want to expand, but he does not have a skull to do that. Oh, FoCuS struggling a bit with the creep camp here. 1-0 I think was trying to mess with the lightning shield. And oh, this slows down the creeping a lot. Good start for 1-0. He's getting full experience from the camp. Looked a bit scary there with the lightning shield for a second, but nice execute so far by 1-0. Seems like he comes in well practiced here. FoCuS not able to make use of the lightning shield slows this camp down a lot for him. So it's the Death Knight creeping faster than the Farseer, which is pretty rare to see. Orc Eer is dead. Yeah, I haven't seen Orc Mass Eer in a while. I don't think it's because it's bad. It hasn't been nerfed. It's just that ghouls are no longer that strong, is the way I see it. I think Orcs were playing Mass Eer because they couldn't beat ghouls any other way. But now that ghouls are a lot weaker, there's other ways to deal with them. And Berserker, Tri-Hero, will scale way better into the late game. And FoCuS will be playing Berserkers here. By the look of things, he's got the first Forest Troll Berserker already. And lots of Headhunters to be upgraded later. DK is creeping very well though. 1-0 playing a very passive game, 0 harass. Just creeping like crazy. He's gonna get a fast level 4 DK this game, and possibly a fast level 5. That is quite dangerous for the Orc. Kind of a classic Terna Stand game so far. Not much action, lots of creeping. It is the most defensive map we have in the pool right now, which is of course always good for expanding. Undead can have a difficult time expanding in this matchup. If FoCuS reaches tier 3 and gets up to a lead, the Tiny Great Hall can easily buy him the expansion. Next item for 1-0, what's he gonna get? Ring. Ooh. Pretty unlucky with the items here. 1-0 didn't find much mana or damage. That is what you want to find most of all. And first blood, finally, at 5 minutes 20. First ghoul goes down. This, of course, is the part in the game where the ghouls are not at all at their strongest. This is where normally the ghouls stay at home, chop down lumber, and only the undead heroes either creep or harass. 1-0 would love to find, ideally, some Headhunter kills. He's not going Dark Ranger second, by the way. He's going Lich second, which might, again, incentivize him to go Cryptlord third. We've been seeing quite a few undeads lately experiment with Cryptlord, also in this matchup. In this matchup to have Impale against Berserkers, which can be good. In my opinion, though, I still think Dark Ranger is stronger than Cryptlord when it comes to facing Berserkers. 1-0's been mixing it up lately. Gargoyle! Oh, does he have the wrong read? 1-0 might be expecting Wyvern. Oh, I think he has the wrong read. The only reason to make Gargs is to counter Wyvern. Ooh. Has he really not seen a single headhunter yet this game? He might not have seen any of them. Is he gonna make a second one? No, only one Garg so far. Only one Garg is not that big of an expenditure, but it sucks against headhunters, of course. Alright, now 1-0 knows. Did not cancel the Garg, I guess it finished already. Coil Nova, and the first Berserker is dead quickly. The Undead nuke here, very strong at this point in the game. That's another kill, should be 2 kills right away on the headhunters. Oh wait, but now he's making Wyvern. Oh my god, these goddamn pop-ups, I swear to god. Maybe 1-0 does have the perfect read. Maybe he knows... I'm not aware, I wasn't aware of this playstyle. Like, Headhunter opening into Wyvern. Maybe 1-0 knows about this build by FoCuS, knows that Wyvern will be joining. Because it's working out pretty well. Interesting that FoCuS sees the Gargoyle and then still makes the Wyvern. The thing is, with Hex, he can easily disable one single Garg. He cancelled the Wyvern? No, he didn't, bro. The Wyvern's right there. Or do you mean he cancelled the second Wyvern? Perhaps he did. Yeah, one Wyvern I do like. If you go too heavy on Wyvern, you can get countered to way too easy. Single Wyvern, I think, is pretty cool. Okay, what's the third hero for 1-0 here? Normally, Alchemist is really not something you want to play. Alchemist is really bad against Berserkers. Only good against Mass Air. Dark Ranger is the hero that always works. Third hero TC for FoCuS, of course. We found some really good items. Claws, Sobi, and Mana Stone. All very nice. 1-0 heading south. This could be a big time creepjack. Finds another Mana Stone here. Farseer already level 4, almost. Having him fast on 4 is also very nice for the Chain Lightning, not to be underestimated. So close. Stomp first on the TC. It is indeed the Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger's going to have a tough time getting to level 3 this game, though. This is normally the best weapon against ghouls. Level 3 DR with a Black Arrow. Chain Lightning trying to get the last hit, and he does get it. That's the level up as well. Kodo Beast, though, does go down quickly. Speed Scroll, not able to save it. TC can use Stomp however he wishes, because there's no silence yet. Also, a downside of Dark Ranger 3rd. Oh, Chain Lightning comes through. That's level 2. Chain Lightning. TC, though, hurt as well. Shadowhunter for FoCuS does not have the level 3 yet, which is a problem. And that Stomp missed everything. Pretty even fight so far. But FoCuS is going to fall back. He's got crazy mana regen on his heroes. The mana regen from Mana Stone, I think it stacks. I know that the Sobi Mask does stack. FoCuS would love to get more into creep camps. The next 2 level ups on 2nd and 3rd hero will be huge. 1-0 looking quite aggressive here, by the way. Far across the map. This is dangerous. Chain Lightning secures the last hit once again. Not many ghouls left at all in this army. Death Knight level 4 is a big one, though. Also 1-0 is close to level ups. Dark Ranger 2, Lich level 3. These are also relevant. Very relevant. I would love to see Troll Regen, by the way. It's a very valuable item. Very valuable upgrade, I mean, over time. Sig mana regen on the Shadow. I love that. Sobi and Mana Stone on him. I think I prefer FoCuS's position here. Once he's got those 2 level ups, he should be looking quite strong. And he can also scale hard with upgrades. Upgrades that he's now working on. Like I said, I think Troll Regen here would be really good. TC doesn't have a ring, so FoCuS fire against him is quite dangerous. I'm surprised that FoCuS didn't get the invuln from the shop. Maybe he didn't have the gold. Oh, Shadowhunter, by the way. Very hurt. Off to the side. Damage is racking up on the Orc heroes. 1-0 playing from range. It's an easy kill on the Wyvern. That's Call Nova on cooldown though. Orb of Lightning here would be really good. To purge single targets, look for the pickoffs. The 1-0 is kiting very well between the different heroes here. Oh, one of Mana Steal. No heal anymore, and the TC goes down. The Lich will survive. The Farseer in trouble as well with the TP. Just barely can save himself. Shadow Hunter not moving. Oh my god, he almost died. Yikes. And FoCuS calls it GG. 1-0. I must say I'm quite impressed. Able to move back and forth. Good micro here by him, not overextending with the ghouls. Trying to use his superior range on the heroes. And was able to poke at the Orc. Maybe one Raider. Could have been a wise addition. To throw on ensnares, to look for pickoffs himself. Close game though. Map 1. Goes to 1-0. Biggest problem here was, I think, the Shadowhunter not being level 3 in time. If he had been for the level 2 heal wave, it would have been a way different story. Maybe FoCuS should have tried to solo level the second hero a bit more. Terna Stand, the camps out in the middle of the map, that are not on your peninsula, are pretty difficult to creep. Like the Enforcer camp and the Renegade with the poison. So oftentimes it's quite difficult to solo creep those. And you feel more forced to creep it with your first hero as well. That takes the experience away from the second hero. And Shadowhunter level 2 heal wave is so important. I feel like here Terna Stand did not really favor FoCuS's strat so well. It's really good for Blade Master. It's really good for tier 2 Expo. Just the straight up normal tier 3 Berserker stuff. I feel like it's not the best strat for this map. It's a good strat, but it doesn't fit the map so well. IMO. Map number 2 is going to be Twisted Meadows. Tier 3 Berserkers is basically something you can always play, but Twisted is also a good map for different strats. It's very good for Blade Master. It's also quite good for Wyvern, I would say. I haven't seen FoCuS play Blade in a long time, though, in this matchup. I think Blade should now be much more playable again. Blade Master was also a strat that was struggling against Frenzy Ghouls. But now with Frenzy Ghouls weaker, I think Blade Master old school playstyle is again more viable. I almost forgot to tap into the game. But here we are. DK Ghoul opening once more. Farseer, Fast Tech. This could be Wyvern, or it could be Berserkers. Whether or not there's going to be a barracks will tell us. FoCuS is not splitting his ghouls to find the DK. He's going to decide to harass the main base maybe, but not with the Farseer? Oh, this seems like a mistake by FoCuS. That's one of the big upsides of playing Farseer. You can scout in 3 places at the same time. Oh, that's a weak opening by FoCuS. Weak opening. DK gets away with the big camp here way too easily. That's kind of a beginner mistake, to be honest. Especially on this map, you should never move with all of your units in the same direction. And there we go, DK gets the bigger camp right away, which he wouldn't have been able to creep with the Farseer around, and is almost level 2. And it will be Wyvern this time, by the way. That is, I think, the strongest strat that FoCuS has in his arsenal by far. Oh, nice play by 1-0. He's distracting with the DK over here at the green. The ghouls are at the other green, and there we go. That's level 2. And level 2 reached a bit too easily. And a very clean start so far for 1-0. Some people were saying this was going to be a tough tournament for Orcs because Lin didn't qualify from the group. Lin took first place. Oh, almost a steal, but not quite. Lin took first place last month in May, winning the whole tournament in the end. 4-1 against Fortitude in the grand final. But yeah, didn't qualify here. Was eliminated in the group stage by Kaho. Kaho was playing very well. So we only had 2 Orcs in the top 8 in FoCuS and Fly. Fly is out already. Yesterday. He was eliminated by 1-0. So 2 of the top 3 from last tournament are not in this top 8, as Fortitude also declined his participation this month. Is looking really good so far. Huge experience lead here. Death Knight almost level 3. That's the thing that the Farseer must prevent. DK3. Are they playing on the new patch? Yes, they are. This is the new patch with the hotfix, where Frenzy Ghouls have more move speed again, where Headhunters have more attack damage again. Okay, Shadowhunter shows up. There should be a Hex. Nice. FoCuS doesn't get the experience, but at least he takes it away from the Death Knight. That's also a big deal. DK found a lot of good items, though. The little ring, the gloves, the claws. FoCuS did suffer because of the early game scouting mistake, but other than that, he's been playing a pretty good game here. Hex DK can pick up items? Yes. You can even pass items from a hexed hero and to a hexed hero. Yeah, hexed heroes don't get experience. In the game, when the hero is hexed, he's considered a critter for a short period of time. He's not a hero, technically speaking, for that period of time, so he doesn't get experience. But if a hexed hero is close to a normal hero when a creep dies, he still steals half the experience away. Which can be a very valuable asset of Hex. Oh, sick items for the Lich, dude. Look at that. Rope, claws, gloves, ring. Very, very good. Oh, FoCuS with the risky creep here at the lab. Oh, he might get creep jacked. Oh, very unlucky. The 1-0 is showing up right now. Hex, and he has to TP out. Trying to keep all the Wyvern alive, and they will indeed survive. Good item with the Lion Horn. Pretty even game so far. I think I might favor 1-0 a bit though. He's got good levels. He's got good items. FoCuS is still far behind in experience. But the true power of Mass Wyvern will only be visible later. I mean, not much later. Pretty soon. Once you're at 50 supply and more, and you have 3 heroes at least, plus a heal scroll, that's when the strat really has lots of potential. FoCuS starting to tower up his expo down there. We'll look towards the second base soonish. 1-0. Gonna be going for the Alchemist soon. Oh, the bat. Careful. We have a Shade as well for 120. Gonna be able to stalk this Orc army at all times, know what's going on. Damn it, the Lich is already level 3 after this camp. Next big item as well, Belt of Giant Strength. Pretty good for the Alchemist. And 120 knows the attack into his main is coming because of the Shade. He has the info. But FoCuS is changing course. And Distraction and buying time now is also quite nice for FoCuS. He's got an expansion. Oh wait, not yet coming actually. 120 upgrading towers. He's got good lumber. He's working on his armor upgrades now, which is also important. Wonder could decide to ignore the enemy army and rely on his towers to protect his main and just creep instead. But 120 seems to figure that would be too expensive. 5 acolytes die very quickly when the Wyvern fly in. FoCuS is playing the distraction game. Buying time for the expo. Liquid fire might make sense here. How much lumber is liquid fire, by the way? I don't even know. Is it more than 150? I know that it takes a long time to upgrade. Alright, there we go. FoCuS finds the timing. There's no TP on 120. The towers, though, are very strong against the air units. And there we are. It's basically 5 towers protecting the main base. All of it is piercing damage these days. FoCuS going into upkeep. Creeping one more camp. This is going to be double level 3 for him here. Very valuable. Big item is Pendant of Mana. Ooh, that can be really good with mana potions. I like that quite a bit. Finally level 3. That was much needed. Now he has to run on home. No TP for him. The bestiary is going to go down. Backup bestiary being made. Bad Rider being trained as well. We have 4 bats in the army, another one coming, so 5 bats total if they don't get Coil Novad. But the species is also going down. No production right now. Bats, bats, bats. Connecting, and that is a lot of kills right away. All the air for 120 is dead instantaneously. Going for the Lich as well, forces the Invul Potion. No coil there, available for a second. Oh, Farseer in trouble as well. Ouch! Very hurt. Does not have heal salves at the moment. FoCuS took out the Eer army. Has a very secured expansion, but the main base might be in trouble. Trying to get to the shop, trying to heal, trying to get items. Supply lead slightly on the Orc side. Big acid bomb though. The undead heroes are very strong now. I would love to see some peons inside the burrows. Maybe even some spike barricades. The undead heroes are carrying quite hard so far. Oh, Lich shows up. Nova, easy kill. Mana is low. Mana is very low on FoCuS. Peons need to get inside the burrows. Help defend the main. Ooh, Nova acid bomb. Ouch. Oh god. So much damage on the Wyvern. Jesus. And there's still a lot of mana on the undead heroes here. Heal scroll comes through. Important use right there. Ooh, Farseer still so hurt. Acid bomb again. Nova is ready. Waiting for it. Going for the Shadow Hunter though, and he gets the kill with the nuke. Second hero is dead, and FoCuS might just be doomed. Damn. 1-0 with a really strong showing here today. This looks a lot like the 2-0 right now, especially since he has his own expansion coming up. Strong heroes, strong items. FoCuS has to call it. GG. Only one real mistake by FoCuS this game, I would say. That mistake being the very beginning of the game. It's kind of a big scouting mistake, to be honest. 1-0. Got off to too easy of a start on the DK. Kept accelerating, kept getting levels, camps, items. And the very strong heroes carried him in the end. And that puts FoCuS in a very difficult position now. He's behind 2-0. Would have to manage the reverse sweep now. A very difficult task. The next map will be Echo Isles. This is again FoCuS's pick. So the Berserkers didn't work. The Wyvern didn't work. Echo Isles is similar to Terna Stand. A very good map for Tier 2 expansion. That's also something that Fly tried yesterday. Didn't work for Fly though, but it could have. It was pretty close to working. Fly there made some mistakes. Ahead of today, I thought FoCuS would have a pretty good chance today against 1-0. Also considering that he had a very fresh game tape of 1-0's match against Fly. But so far, it is all 1-0 here. Quite surprising, right? FoCuS beating Happy in the groups, looking so strong there. But here, so far he's struggling against a very sharp-looking 1-0. FoCuS here played Farseer Grunt expansion. I mean, Fly did. Oh, FoCuS with a modern, rare build. Blademaster Grunt into Headhunter and a Dreadlord. Oh, damn. 1-0 swaggin' with a Vampire King, the Dreadlord. Which should mean expansion. Does he have the read? Dreadlord is very good. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys, I need to start an ad break right now, otherwise it's going to bother us too much later. You know how it is with Twitch. They force you to play ads. Yeah, I wonder if 1-0 has the read here. Dreadlord can be really good against Blademaster. Disable that important single target. It's mirror image Blademaster creeping. Really cool. With mirror image, you can skip the shop, save lots of resources, and also very good for scouting. Very cool build by FoCuS. Very unique. Same goes for 1-0. With the Dreadlord fast expansion. It will be scouted though. Very easy to creep this camp, of course, with sleep. Just disable the big boy for a long time. And that is almost level 2. FoCuS hasn't quite scouted the Expo yet, but he saw the Dreadlord, so I think he should know now what's going on. Can he try to cancel the expansion is the question. He's got a TP, he's got good items on the blade. Dreadlord with gloves and ring, that's decent items for him. Dreadlord from 1-0. Very cool indeed. Used only 2 sleeps so far to creep. Mirror image right now. Very, very good for scouting. Always knows what the expansion is up to. And you can scout without the risk of losing something important. And the Blade Master can be active elsewhere, creeping up. Dreadlord now almost level 3. This green camp will be enough. I don't know if the green here is also enough for the blade. He's quite hurt already, since he didn't have the salves for so long. FoCuS has 2 options, I think. Just one is go tier 3 and go for Tiny Great Hall counter expansion, or go for tier 2 Mass Raider Walker. Mass Raider Walker is very good against Undead Fast Expo, because the Undead doesn't have destroyers for a very long time. Oh, FoCuS heading south though. This could be the perfect timing to look for the Expo cancel. It is still pretty far off. If 1-0 hadn't gone south, this could have been an easy cancel for him. 1-0 is in the neighborhood, but he's not there yet. This could be the successful cancel indeed. 1-0 just started the creep camp. Unfortunate timing for him. And there we go. This is indeed the cancel. Well done. And a TP out to save everything. Well done, FoCuS. 1-0 with his first mistake. Was not scouting for this move with Skellies. He could have been able to find this, prevent this. And this buys FoCuS a ton of time. Tier 2 tech now finally started for 1-0 pretty late. TC second by FoCuS, I like that. He knows he's going to have a pretty easy mid-game. The Undead is not going to be scary for a long time, which allows for heavy second hero creeping. And it's double Bestiary. Oh, is he going to go Wyvern? Mirror image crit build on the blade. Dreadlord now showing up. Trying to finally put on some pressure here. And the Carrion Swarm has to be respected. Good thing for FoCuS is he upgraded Troll Region already. That's quite helpful. And the Dreadlord is leveling well also. Doesn't have a TP anymore, by the way. Ensnare Surround. Could be a big problem for 1-0. Oh, if he starts the camp here and if he gets creep jacked, ooh, that could be very dangerous. But he's not gonna get spotted. Oh, FoCuS. If only he knew. If only he knew. Seems like he's looking for 1-0, but he can't find him. Dude, the Dreadlord is so hurt already. I always feel like on level 4 it might be worth getting 1 value point in the aura. But 1-0 not doing it. He's going for Sleep 2, Carrion 2. And now the race to level 5 is on. On level 5, with Carrion Swarm 3, the Dreadlord possesses a lot of damage. Oh, FoCuS is supply blocked. I guess he wanted to build the expansion with a peon down south. But 1-0 was still in the neighborhood. He was at the Merc camp. He crept that. FoCuS, not checking the Merc camp, gets caught off guard in a painful way. The Dreadlord might be working out. He gets an important invul potion here as well. And FoCuS is not able to punish this greedy Dreadlord play at all so far. But lots of camps are already crept up here. It's going to be very, very difficult for the DK to creep. Counter expansion finally beginning now. Took a long time. One easy kill on the Berserker here. There's a heal scroll on FoCuS. Very important item, especially against the Carrion. Oh, that Carrion Swarm didn't hit too well. And it's Shockwave on the TC. What? Against Ghoul play? Seems to me like Stomp would have been amazing here. Oh, and Snare on the Dreadlord. Losing lots of HP, but he's got the Invoke Potion still. Ultra goes down. Being remade right away at the expansion like that. Quick reaction by 120. Whew. Item on the ground. He almost... Like, did he steal it? I don't think so. Shockwave comes in. It is very good against buildings, of course. And the shop is gone. There's no tower in the main, which seems pretty greedy. And Snare also on the statue. That would be such an important pick-off to get. It would be huge if you can take that one out. And the statue does indeed fall quickly. Big pick here. 1-0 still not upgrading a Nerope tower. That seems pretty crazy. DK very hurt now as well. Death Knight not moving there for a little bit. Black Citadel finally finished. Now there's some more slow coming. We have Frenzy not yet being researched. Strong attack by FoCuS. 1-0 maybe a little bit too cute. He's getting punished hard in this attack right now. New statue comes out. Towers, I think, being upgraded way too late here. And the Dreadlord is ensnared and basically surrounded. Almost. Lich is not starting yet. 1-0 needs to make the Lich fast. The DK is certainly dead. Well, he's got a TP, actually. He could TP to save himself here. But he's not going to do it. Lich finally starts training. 1-0 still with so many resources. Where is the other tower? He could be upgrading more towers here. More and more and more raiders. 1-0 could be spending way more gold. Of course, lots of pressure here that 1-0 is under, but I feel like this is not the best defense, really. Frenzy Ghoul training. Did it finish? Yes, it did. Dreadlord, though, still alive, healing up on the Blight and next to the statues. Late massive mirror image play. It might be working out here. The ghouls are, of course, easy to snipe here. I wonder if 1-0 made a shop at the expansion. FoCuS got a ton of kills here. Huge damage being done. Both heroes almost on level 4 now. But the Dreadlord almost level 5, and that is also scary. Finally, 1-0 has some time to breathe. I guess he needs some more production buildings as well. And FoCuS is tier 3, not too far away anymore. Illusions do give a little bit of experience. 30 experience each. Death Knight now back. 1-0's scaling potential is insane. If he gets Dreadlord 5 and DK Lich 3, he's going to be very strong, but he's not there yet. Trying to creep more. Creepjack inbound right away. 1-0 knows he's going to have to TP out. He wants to at least get the item first. And I think he got the last hit. And he got the item. Ring plus 5. That's quite good. He can put one ring on each of the melee heroes now. But of course, FoCuS is still stronger for a while. Man, he needs Stomp though, doesn't he? Dreadlord almost there. Almost level 5. Buying lots of mana potions. That is the right way to go, I think. Cannot go for heal scrolls anymore, by the way. On the new patch, Undead Shop doesn't have heal scrolls anymore. One needs to repair quickly to keep this Black Citadel alive. Oh, TP home already. Gets level 5 just in time. Aggressive TP, I'm surprised to see. There's double heal scroll on FoCuS. Waiting for his tier 3 upgrades. Kodo, Aura. No Berserker training yet. He may have misclicked. There is literally no reason to get brute strength. He's got 0 grunts. Very important level ups though. The DK got 2, that's big. He found the Scourge Bone Chimes, also kind of nice. Lich about to get level 2 as well for the Frost Armor, also big. And you can see the damage from the Carrion starting to stack up. And there's the Stomp. Alright, finally there was retrain. Much needed. 2 heal scrolls burned right away. We have destroyers now, though, and that makes mirror images a lot worse. The Blade Master may also have to retrain, believe it or not. Finally, level 2. One more Carrion Swarm is ready. Can use it here for at least 1 kill if he wants. Shadow Hunter, much needed. There's a new heal scroll. TC got it. DK in trouble. Oh, with the Stomp, trying to prevent the Invul Potion. It was prevented. No, he gave him something else. He gave him... I think he didn't actually pass any item. Nice kill there on the TC. Perfect timing. Death Knight could be rezzed from the tavern. He's almost got the gold for it. Oh, crit on the Lich as well. And the Destroyer goes down. FoCuS seems to be taking the lead now in this game. Death Knight finally back from the tavern. And right away, in trouble. Lich almost going down. Invul's there, saving him just in time. Level 4 Blade here, putting in a lot of damage. FoCuS is rich as hell with more than 1,000 gold. Same cannot be said for 1-0. This fight clearly goes to FoCuS as well. And now we're in business. One to zero's heroes, not quite strong enough. TC's about to get 5. Blade is about to get 5. Shadowhunter also is going to be scaling like crazy. FoCuS now has a big lead this game. Oh, 1-0, not going for the attack, but rather trying to sneakily creep the bottom right camp. If he can somehow manage to pull the Dreadlord away to not steal experience, that would be grand. But his army is so small, he has to. He has to have the Dreadlord here. Big item as well. It's on the ground. Scourge Bone Chimes again. Not useful for him anymore. But keeping it from the Orc also nice. Almost no creeps left on the map. Fiends and A-bombs now will be the army. A-bombs very dangerous to play against Orc because the Kodos of course can just eat them. Statue is gone easily. Zero sticking around. He's looking for stragglers. He's looking for easy kills with a long-range nuke. But FoCuS is able to prevent it pretty well so far. Really big level ups around the corner for both players. Wait, no Nova? Destroyer goes down as well. It's a double level 5. Both are going to have huge armies here. There's only 2 Kodos, so he can't devour that much. And there's possibly also towers here defending. Needs to repair, though. Needs to repair quickly. I think he also bought the Wand of Negation for Dispel. Tower goes down. 1-0. Not reproducing. Not rebuilding. The Ziggurats. Oh, struggling. 1-0 struggling hard right now. And not so many destroyers in the air, by the way. There is 2 healed scrolls on FoCuS as well. This is looking like a perfect fight for FoCuS at the moment. 1-0. Slow with the macro. Where are the Ziggurats? Where are the Ziggurats? Only now they come. Could spend his golden upgrades. Coil Nova trying to take out the Kodo Beast. Does get us level 3. Mirror Image is still working out kind of well so far. Lich got level 3 as well. Important level up right there. It seems like the front line just dies so quickly for 1-0 right here. Waiting for purges. Mana Potion. More Carrion Swarm is ready. Supply lead is on the Orc. 1-0 can't even rebuild at the moment. Destroyer count too low seemingly to deal with these illusions too well. 1-0 is trying to buy time until the mana runs out. Destroyer, did he miss the Dispel? Oh no, there it is. Dispel comes through, and that is at least 1 Berserker kill. Could be even more. Dreadlord in trouble. Coil comes in just in time, but might not be enough to save him. Invo Potion, pop, double invul might be necessary. Blade Master going after him. Running away with the boots though is the Dreadlord. With the Nova, could take out that Kodo Beast. Ooh, 1-0 holds just barely. And a Fiend returns. Heal Scroll so important here, especially for FoCuS. And now the Heal Scroll is on cooldown for a while. He's got triple invuln though against only single invuln. Dreadlord 5.5. FoCuS though smartly expanding in the north. Huge army still for him. Would love to see more upgrades on both players. Thank you very much, ZZZ, with the resub. This game is the opposite of ZZZ, I would say. Quite entertaining indeed. Dreadlord in trouble right away. Big open area right here to fight in. Sleep on the TC, trying to prevent him from getting off the perfect stomp. TP out. Not everything's in range here. Oh no, everything is in range. Just barely. Pretty even exchange. TP and Fiend against 2 Raiders, I think it was. Huge armies. 1-0 with more resources at the moment. Wouldn't mass A-bombs and mass destroyers be good here? I feel like the Fiends aren't working out that well. Blade Master, by the way, not the best items this game. Sick attack speed, but not much real damage. Might be worth considering buying some claws. Marketplace has hardly been made use of so far. Oh, the expansion up north, it's being found, but it might be too late to cancel. Just finishes in time here. Mirror Image Harass is kind of interesting as well. It's rare to be seen. 1-0. Has the supply lead. FoCuS is trying to flank from behind. 1 Fiend caught right away. OTC with a money stomp to start things off. 2 heal scrolls on the Orc again. TC, oh, almost dead right there. Invul needed on both heroes. Death Knight also in trouble right there. Trying to take out the Raiders quickly is 1-0. Next stomp comes through. Lich in trouble. Almost dead. Lich goes down. Too much damage. No Invul to protect the Lich. Very fragile, that hero. And the TP out is forced. And seems like FoCuS might have just done it. Heroes for him. So strong here. 554 levels and now 3 mining bases. Well, I guess only 2 now that the mains have expired. Dreadlord close to level 6. I don't think level 6 is a game-winning ultimate, though. I think if FoCuS fires them with all those Berserkers, I think the Infernal dies quickly, actually. Lich still dead for a long time. Easy snipes on the statues. FoCuS playing a good game here. First 2 maps, FoCuS was kind of outplayed. But now it's looking good. Going for the Death Knight. There is no Frost Armor to protect him. Dreadlord got to level 6. That was the ultimate he much needed. Ult is summoned. We have the Infernal fighting in the back. Can that be enough? Carrying Swarm, thanks to the mana potion. Ooh, and Snare on him as well. There's Coils to heal him up, though. And Snare on the Infernal. Ooh, Stomp on the entire army. Oh, my lord. Coil on the Infernal. The DK, though, might be dead. Couple of right clicks. Sleep trying to save him. Gets level 4. He needs the Death Pact to save himself, but the Stomp kills him before. And now the crits are crazy. Oh, my god. Look at the mirror images, dude. Too many. Too much. And the Dreadlord might be next. Couple more right clicks. It is too much damage. It's the Orc Dream, dude. Triple hero, crazy levels, crazy crits, mirror images. That must have felt real good for FoCuS. Gets on the board finally on map 3. Banger of a game. Blade mirror image against the Dreadlord. Good game, close game. I think no big mistakes by either player, really. Could have gone either way. Very important for FoCuS here to prioritize the heal scrolls. Shop control was of key importance in that game. 1-0's micro, a little bit lacking in the very end, I think. I think he could have controlled his heroes better, especially Frost Armor, I think, should have been faster and tried to protect his heroes a little bit better. And maybe a different army to go for. I feel like the Fiends here didn't really do much. Mass Destros, Mass A-Bombs might have been better. But then you need like 3 slaughterhouses. I mean, you can afford it with the Expo Econ. Interesting game, though. Cool game. 1-0 trying something new. Didn't quite work out this time. He forgot Disease Cloud too. Yeah, that's true, but I don't think Disease Cloud would have made that big of a difference here. Berserkers don't feel Disease Cloud much at all because they have Troll Regen. And the heroes don't really care about it too much either. Disease Cloud isn't that good against Orc. They have decent regen, they have lots of HP. I feel like Disease Cloud is the worst against Orc out of the other 3 races. But yeah, indeed. Very cool game. I was a bit worried here that FoCuS was going to get stomped today. But that was absolutely not the case. And now we're going to move on to map number 4. And if FoCuS wins this one, then we are nicely tied up. And we're going to have a 5th map decider. And off we are, ready right away. And it seems to be the same opening by FoCuS. Blade grunted to Headhunter. And since he doesn't have a shop, this should again be mirror image. Damn, dude. Is that really a good new build? Of course, this time he's facing a very different strategy. It's going to be a standard DK Ghoul opening, which means Frenzy Ghouls and Destroyers will soon be ready. 1-0 heading out with the Ghouls. Creeping the green camp here in the middle first. This can be a dangerous camp to go for. The Dryad, the Hydra makes things quite tough. Oh, but it's no mirror image. It is just Windwalk Blade Master. Okay. early blade harass into headhunters. Okay. So this is a new touch. Will then be no mirror images. Gets one ghoul kill here. Well done. Not a bad start at all so far for FoCuS. DK is stuck on level 1.5 for now. One ghoul kill already. And FoCuS also has a faster tech. Doesn't have a shop for a long time, can't heal for a long time, but he doesn't need it at the start right away if he's not creeping. When he catches another ghoul. It should be another easy kill. Yeah, 2 ghoul kills early. That is quite nice. 1-0 close now to level 2 though. If he gets the Hydra, it will be his. It would be such a big last hit here. Oh man, if the blade gets the last hit, that would be huge. 1-0 though secures it. And is going to go for the surround right after. But losing the grunt here I think is not the biggest deal. Yeah, it's so many ghouls dead already. 4 ghoul losses total. I would certainly give this early game advantage to FoCuS. Blade Master now also on level 2. DK trying to get level 3. Still needs a bit more though. Good movement on the blade, putting out maximum damage against the DK. All those right clicks matter, and those right clicks will get stronger and stronger. Oh, another kill. Oh. Wow, 5 ghoul kills early. That is insane, actually. Big lead for FoCuS here. As we enter the tier 2 stage. But yeah, chat is correctly pointing out that the Blade Master items are terrible. He has gotten absolutely nothing so far. Didn't even buy a circlet. Circlet which is nowadays more expensive at 200 gold. Now, finally, some claws of attack. Got an early sacrificial pit, slaughterhouse. Bit of an experience lead here on FoCuS as well. This matchup, especially with these heroes, comes down a lot to hero strength, hero levels in the end. Parry up vitality is okay for the blade. It's not amazing. And now the Blade can roam. The Shadowhunter can solo creep. Oh, does he have the timing right? Oh, the dust was dodged. Blade Master receives a gift here. Another parry up for him. Threatening the Lich as well. But there's the DK close by. 1-0, unlucky with the timing. Blade Master just dodging that dust. And there we go, Shadowhunter now level 3. Really good position for FoCuS on this map 4. With the TC coming, Kodo as well, Berserker training already done. Dark Ranger, the third hero. FoCuS wants to contest. Going for the Lich, hoping for the first hit purge, but didn't get lucky enough. Frost Armor this time looking better. Blade hurt already. Stomp comes through. Dark Ranger might be next on the chopping block. Good Frost Armor play this time. I think 1-0 on map 3 was a bit too slow with it. Speed scroll trying to chase. TC though can't get in range. Good block with the statues. Dark Ranger and Blade Master, by the way, goes down. FoCuS forgetting that there's a shade here. Loses the Blade to the Nova. Oh, FoCuS giving away his advantage this game. And now the Berserkers might follow quickly. One of mana stealing as well. Shadowhunter, no mana anymore. Oh, 1-0. Swinging this game around. Now we got the purge. But only one. Frost Armor again covering the heroes. One of mana steal again, and now we have a big lead for 1-0. Might just be too much. Yep, it is GG. And 1-0 takes the map. 3-1, the series goes to him in the end. Bit of a shame for FoCuS. Was a good start. Really good early game here by him on Hammerfall. But you can't afford to lose the Blade Master like that. Tunnel visioning a bit too much on the hero kills. He should have just gone for the ghouls, one by one with Stomp. A little bit too greedy. A little bit... well... a little too hopeful. And of course, sloppy. Forgetting about the shade. That's still something that orcs have to get used to. Only very recently, over the last few months, have undead started playing shades, when before they never did.